I am going to tell you a story. I'm not doing a poem. It's rather a story which I may wish to call it or title it The Appreciation. Yes, so about 21 years ago, that is in 1999, one morning my mother sent my sister and I to her friend's house on the other side of the town. So when we got there, we found the children of the house eating breakfast. That was homemade bread and milk tea. So the lady of the house...
Can you please confirm me that recording is over or not?
Yeah. So the lady of the house invited us for breakfast, which however my sister happened to decline. I hated her for that. I mean, how could she turn down the offer? I wanted it. I wanted to have the taste of milk tea. I wanted to know how it feels like to have bread in the morning. My reason was that at home we could not just eat bread. We could have bread just once a year on Christmas Day. My mother could not afford to give us bread on just any other day along the year. And even if we could have a chance of tea once in a while, it would be black tea with the scrapings of the soft porridge. Then to us, that would be the greatest blessing. So seeing these people having this kind of food, I was like, how in the name of the Lord will we have this kind of food at my own home? When will the grace ever locate us like it did to this particular family, that even if it cannot be every day that we have at least a decent breakfast? Believe me, from that time onwards, I had this vehement thirst or hunger, or I should call it enthusiasm, to grow up one day to lead the kind of life that I wanted, where I could eat just about anything that I may wish to. So, growing older yet wiser, it came to my realization that I should actually appreciate what I have, no matter how small or indecent it may appear at the present moment, because there are of course other people out there who can kill to have at least what I have. So it's true that one man's curse is another man's blessing. While I was having scrapings and tea, another person had nothing at all to keep the body and soul together. And while those other people were having bread and milk tea, perhaps they had started somewhere, and then the standard of life might have improved somehow. So I realize only now that as people we should not covet of others, especially when we don't know where and when their journey started. So run your own race, run your own course, focus on yourself, focus on bettering your own self for a better tomorrow, other than trying to live up to the standard of the next person. Know that it might not be immediately, but definitely you are gonna get there. Learn to appreciate what you have, because the sufferings of the present time are not to be compared with the glory that is going to be manifested into our lives. And do not allow yourself, do not let the kind of shoes that you are wearing today to define you for the rest of your life. So learn to appreciate what you have. Thank you so much.
Amazing.